Hello everyone. Now I am going to explain you in this video hyperbola. It's a very important in competitive exam and board exam also. You should know hyperbola very well. So first you have to understand its definition. So you read and learn this definition. So hyperbola is the set of all points in a plane, the difference of whose distances from two fixed points in the plane is a constant. So it is just opposite to the ellipse, as I discussed in my previous video, that ellipse and the definition is only the difference is we have to subtract that distances. So here in hyperbola, the set of all points in a plane, so we have to take difference of two distances from two fixed points. Now here let's see its a diagram, so you will understand properly. So this is the diagram of hyperbola. Now you understand this figure of hyperbola. Now it is just opposite to two naps are there. This is on positive x-axis, this, and this is on, this curve is on a negative x-axis. So it is just like a mirror image. So this is called hyperbola. Now you understand these all points in this figure. Now this axis is called transfer axis and this is conjugate axis. You remember this name. This is called center and it lies in this figure on origin. Origin means the intersection of x-axis and y-axis. So in the standard hyperbola, this center lies on at origin. So this hyperbola is called standard hyperbola. So this is the intersection point of curve at x-axis. It is called vertex. So two vertex are there. This is vertex on positive x-axis, this is vertex on negative x-axis. This f1 f2, this is called foci of this hyperbola. f1 and f2 both are focus of this hyperbola, and suppose these 3 points are there on the hyperbola p1 p2, and this side you can take p3. So according to the definition, the differences of two distances, so from two fixed point. Now the fixed point means focus. One fixed point is f1 and another fixed point is f2. So from any point we take differences of these two distances. The big long distance is p f2 and second distance, small distance, is p1 f1. So subtract that, p1 f2 minus p1 f1. This is similarly for the another point, suppose p2. So the differences are p2 f2 minus p2 f1. So p2 f2 minus p2 f1. So these differences always constant. This is the definition of parabola. According to definition of parabola, this difference is always constant. So for this side, this point p3 also we can take this long distance p3 f1 and small distance p3 f2. So subtract that, p3 f1 minus p3 f2. This distance also constant. These all distances, difference of the distances are constant. So this is according to the definition of hyperbola. So that I have explained this diagram and definition of hyperbola. Now see here, how you will count that differences. Suppose this one difference you have to take p f2 minus p1 f1. So how you will count that? So this is the same diagram of hyperbola, x-axis, y-axis, both sides. This is curve of hyperbola. And now suppose this transfer axis I explained you from a to b. This distance always count equal to 2a. Transfer axis always equal to 2a from a to b. Conjugate axis, this on y axis, and conjugate axis always equal to 2b. Suppose first focus f1, another focus f2, and this distance from focus, both the distance between two focus is equal to 2c. From f1 to f2, the distance is equal to 2c. So from center, from center the distance of f1 is c, and this distance of f2 also equal to c. So total distance from f1 to f2 is 2c. So this is all the distances. So here now written here. So here also you can see that we denote the distance between the two focus by 2c. Distance between two vertices means the length of the transfer axis is 2a. So we define the quantity of b. So b is always equal to square root of c square minus a square. This you have to remember. So semi conjugate axis, the length of conjugate axis, this total length is 2b. So b is semi conjugate axis, mean half. So half b always equal to square root of c square minus a square. So conjugate axis, length of the conjugate axis is always equal to 2b. So b is half conjugate axis, means semi conjugate axis, and that you can find by the formula square root of c square minus a square. So we see from here you can count, and a mean length of the transfer axis. So a from here you can count, so you can find out b. So now how to find constant distance between pf2 minus pf1. So this distance you have to count. So as we saw that all the differences are always constant, but what is the value of this constant? So here now we will count this value of p1 f2 minus p1 f1. Now by taking the point p at a and b, suppose that point p anywhere on the hyperbola, so that p, suppose it is on the at the point a. Suppose p at a and p at b. So in the figure it is given. So now what is the differences from the first fixed point bf1 minus another fixed point bf2. So this is the first difference, bf1 minus bf2. For the second point a, the differences are af2 long distance af2 and small distance is af1. So this is af2 minus af1. This is the definition of parabola, because we have taken the point p is at a, or that point p is at b. So that two differences we can count, they are constant. So now we have to break that bf1, that is bf1 we can break in f1a plus ab. So this is ab plus af1 minus bf2. This also af2 we can break, ab plus bf2 minus af1. Now by the figure af1 always equal to bf2. af1 and these two focus distances bf2 always equal. So bf1 minus bf2 here, that af1 and bf2 always equal, so this is cancel, that is equal to ba means the length of the transfer axis. This is ba, means ba or ab, the length of the transfer axis, that is equal to 2a. So we can say that the differences of any point on the hyperbola is always equal to the length of the transfer axis, that is equal to 2a. That you have to remember. Any point on the hyperbola, if we will take differences of the from two fixed points, so it is always equal to 2a, that is length of the transfer axis. So hope you understood it. So please don't forget to share and subscribe the channel to help everyone. See you in the next video. In next video I will explain you the standard equation of an hyperbola. So see you. Thank you very much.